And for more on college football, we welcome in the other half of D-Lo and KC. It's Kenny Caraway. How we doing tonight, Kenny?
I'm good, man. I'm good. How you doing, Charlie? Ready to talk some college football, baby? Let's go. We're here.
Good. Warm up your hands. Hey, this sport's become Alabama, Ohio State, and Clemson, it seems like. You had the one-off with Burrow and LSU. FSU had some good seasons, but it's really been the same teams and looks to be again if you add in Georgia. So instead of asking the best team in the country, how about the worst Power 5 team in the country? Who's absolutely horrible?
Now, look, I'm going to tell you right now, they're going to throw some people off the scent because they actually won a game the other day when they played South Dakota. But I'm still going with the Kansas Jayhawks. I mean, they've been abysmal for the last few years. They just lost Coach Les Miles, who led them to an 0-9 season last year. I'm not being fooled here, Charlie. Kansas is still terrible, and you're going to see them get backhanded by number 22 Coastal Carolina next week.
Well, that's my team, the Duke Blue Devils. They're trending in the wrong direction. I think people forget that David Cutcliffe has that job because he turned them into, such a solid program for a long time. But they are trending in the wrong direction. They just lost to Charlotte. They may not win a game. And going back to Kansas, how about them storming the field after beating South Dakota? That's when you know you are awful.
Exactly. South Dakota is typically not storm the field worthy.
No, but they had lost 13 straight. Hey, I'm giving you a hypothetical. I'm giving you an 100 to head over to the book and place a future on a Heisman winner. Who are you going with?
Oh, man, they got some tough candidates out there nowadays. I mean, C.J. Stroud over at Ohio State, he's a bad boy. Bryce Young at Alabama, he balled out in his first game. And then despite what happened in his first game, still like DJ Uiagalelei. But if I had $100, I'm going with that boy Spencer Rattler. He was phenomenal in their week one matchup against Tulane. 30 of 39, 304 yards, a touchdown, 2 picks. He's got to take care of that. But he looks like he's got all the goods, man. I put my money on Spencer Rattler.
Well, he's second favorite to win right now at plus 500 odds. I'm going with Desmond Ridder at plus 3,500 odds. Quarterback of the Cincinnati Bearcats, had 5 touchdowns the other day. Bearcats a trendy pick to maybe sneak into the playoffs, and if they do it, it's going to be the guy that's leading the way. Some are projecting him as a second-round pick and could climb up and be, a nice Cinderella pick at the 3,500 odds if they keep winning. All right, so here are the Power 5 teams assumed to win their conferences this season. We got Oregon, Ohio State, Alabama, Oklahoma, and Clemson. Which of those 5 teams doesn't win their conference?
This is almost sacrilegious because of what's gone on in the SEC for so long, but I'm going to go with Alabama. And I say Georgia gets the SEC this week. Maybe I'm just reacting real heavily to a week one performance, but I was super impressed by what that Georgia defense did to Clemson, a Clemson team that's usually always ready to play on the offensive end. And like I said, they have a Heisman hopeful in DJ Uiagalelei, but Georgia completely shut them down. 180 total yards on the night for Clemson. They had them in a straitjacket. I'm going with Georgia.
Well, you see Texas in that video. I'm going with Texas. Sarkisian looked good. The young quarterback, I liked him a lot. So Texas is my pick to win the Big 12. I'm surprised you didn't go with Michigan there, my man.
I wanted to. Charlie. I saw them throwing that ball around on Saturday. I was like, go Blue, we back.
Enjoy them being undefeated for another week. We'll see if they can take down Washington, who just lost to Montana. Appreciate your time, Casey.
Take care, man. Thanks, Charlie.